Shalom, everyone, and welcome to Reaching Higher, a podcast designed for Jewish children, where we embark on exciting journeys through interesting and enjoyable subjects. I'm your host, Atara, and together, let's jump in to the wonders that await us. Welcome back to the second episode of Reaching Higher. We're so happy that you are here. This episode is coming out right before Yom Yerushalaim, which is on the 28th of Iyar, Kafchet Iyar, which is Tuesday night and Wednesday this year. And therefore, our theme for today will be Yom Yerushalaim. I hope you're ready. For the first part of our show today, we will bring on a special guest named Shira. Shira is going to teach us a little bit about Yerushalayim. Here we go. Hi, Shira. Welcome to our podcast. Can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from, where you live now.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me. I'm Shira. I'm originally from New Jersey. I made Aliyah 7 years ago, and now I live in Yerushalayim. And I work here as a teacher and a tour guide.
Shira, there are so many jobs to choose from. Why did you want to be a tour guide? Why did you choose that?
Well, when I first came to Israel, I felt like I was walking in the footsteps of my ancestors, those people being all the Jewish people who came before me. And I was just so excited about Jewish history and Eretz Israel, the land of Israel, and Tanakh and all of that. So I couldn't help but to want to share that with everybody else. So I decided to become a tour guide.
Amazing. Shira, we're recording this episode in honor of Yom Yerushalaim. So we have a lot of things to ask you about Yerushalayim. Particularly, there's a special landmark in Yerushalayim that people come to visit when they come to Israel, when they come to Yerushalayim, Ir David. Can you tell us a little bit about Ir David? Where is it? What is it?
Absolutely. That's my favorite part of Yerushalayim. When the Tanakh talks about Yerushalayim, it's not talking about Yerushalayim the way it is today. That had buses in it and a light rail. It's the biggest city in Israel with lots of neighborhoods like you may have heard of Baka or Katamon or Mea Shearim or Ben Yehuda Street. So Yerushalayim from the Tanakh, which is also called Ir David, is much, much, much smaller. It's actually a small hill just a 5-minute walk away from the Kotel. And that's where David HaMelech and Shlomo HaMelech and many of the Nevi'im, the other people from the Tanakh, that's where they lived back 3,000 years ago.
Interesting. So you're saying that David built his house in Yerushalayim. Why do you think he chose to build it specifically in Yerushalayim?
Yeah, so David didn't always live in Yerushalayim. When he first became king, he actually lived in Hebron. Now, there are a few reasons why David wanted to move to Yerushalayim and make that his capital city. The first is that David knew something about Yerushalayim that made it very kadosh, very holy, a very holy city. A long time ago, Abraham came to do Akedat Yitzchak on Har HaMoriah, which is the mountain where Yerushalayim is. So David knew that that would become the place where the Beit HaMikdash would be built one day. So he wanted his capital city to be in a place that was kadosh, that was holy. And the second reason that David came to Yerushalayim and built his house there was that he knew that Am Yisrael needed to be united, to have achdut, to feel that they have a piece of Yerushalayim, that all of them are part of it, part of the capital city. So he chose a city that was on the border of all of the Shvatim, a place that was in the middle of all of the Shvatim, and could be shared by everybody equally, that everyone can feel that they have a part in Yerushalayim.
Thank you. Our next question, Shira, whenever we drive around Yerushalayim, there's always so much digging and building, and sometimes they find artifacts. An artifact is a fancy word for something old. What artifacts have they found at Ir David?
Okay, so they have found many, many, many artifacts at Ir David. Lots of things. They're uncovering new things every single day. But I want to tell you about one specific one very special one. So Chag HaShavuot is coming up soon, just after Yom Yerushalaim. And on Chag Shavuot, all of Am Yisrael would come up to the Beit HaMikdash in Yerushalayim with their bikurim. Now, how would they get to the Beit HaMikdash? They would walk up a road together. They would all walk up together up this road. The mommies and the daddies and the sabbas and the savtas, and of course also the kohanim. Everyone would walk together up this road to the Beit HaMikdash. When the archaeologists, just a few years ago, the archaeologists are the people who dig to uncover the old stuff. When they were uncovering the road, they found a tiny little golden bell. This golden bell was just like the golden bells that the Kohen Gadol had at the bottom of his ephod that he would wear during the Chagim. How cool is that?
They found that in the digging at Ir David, around Ir David. That is really, really cool.
Our last question I wanted to ask you, Shira, was since when has Yerushalayim been our capital city?
Jerusalem has been our capital city for 3,000 years, from the time of David HaMelech. David HaMelech was the first person from Am Yisrael to come to Jerusalem, and he decided this is going to be our capital city from now until forever. Hey, it's still our capital city 3,000 years later.
And we hope it will be. It will be forever. Shira, thank you so much. You taught us so many new things that we didn't know before.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope that you come up to Ir David and Yerushalayim to check it all out.
Welcome to Jerusalem Jackpot. Here we will test your knowledge of Yerushalayim. So get a pen and paper, label down the side of your page numbers 1 through 10. Each question will be worth 2 points. How many total points will you have? How well do you know Yerushalayim? Let's begin. Question number 1. Jerusalem has 8 sha'arim, 8 gates, and they're all named after different things. One of them is even named after an animal. Which of these are a name of one of the gates, one of the sha'arim in Yerushalayim? Is it A, Lion's Gate, B, Elephant's Gate, C, Dolphin's Gate? Correct. The answer is A, Lions. The Lion's Gate, Sha'ar Ha'ariyot, is named for the beautiful carvings of the lions into the stones of the gate itself. Question number 2. The Kotel Ma'aravi is part of a larger complex known as Har HaBayit. How many times a day do we daven towards this wall, the western wall, the Kotel, and Har HaBayit? Is it A, once a day, B, twice a day, or C, 3 times a day? Good job! The correct answer is 3 times a day. C. That's right. The Jewish people daven facing towards Har HaBayit 3 times a day. Shacharit, Mincha, and Mariv. Morning, afternoon, and evening. Question number 3. Yerushalayim is often referred to as the city of David. Who was David in Jewish history? Is it A, a king? Is it B, a Jewish clown? Or is it C, a Jewish merchant? The correct answer is A, David HaMelech. David was a Jewish king. He was the second king of Israel and is a big part of our Jewish history. Question number 4. One of the main streets in Yerushalayim's Ir HaAtikah, Jerusalem's old city, is called the Cardo. What was the Cardo originally used for? Is it A, a marketplace? Is it B, a playground? Is it C, a river? Great job! The correct answer is A, a marketplace. The Cardo was a bustling marketplace in ancient Yerushalayim. Question number 5. Which famous king built the Beit HaMikdash in Yerushalayim? A, Shaul HaMelech. Is it B, Shlomo HaMelech? Is it C, David HaMelech? The correct answer is B, Shlomo HaMelech. That's right. Shlomo HaMelech built the first Beit HaMikdash, which became a place where Bnei Yisrael brought their korbanot. Question number 6. The Mamilla Mall is a popular shopping area in Yerushalayim. What makes it unique? Is it A, it floats on water? Is it B, it combines old architecture with new shops? Or is it C, it's entirely underground? The correct correct answer is B. The Mamilla Mall combines old architecture and new shops. That's right, the Mamilla Mall is known for its blend of historic buildings with modern retail shopping, modern stores. Question number 7. The Jerusalem Cords Bridge, Gesher HaMeitarim, is a modern landmark in Yerushalayim. What is its primary function? Is it A, a bridge for trains and the light rail? Is it B, a bridge for cars and buses? Or is it C, a place for street performers? The correct answer is A. Gesher HaMeitarim is a bridge for trains and the light rail. The Cords Bridge is used by the light rail system and is known for its very interesting and unique design. Jerusalem's Machane Yehuda Market, also known as the Shuk, is known for its vibrant and fun, exciting atmosphere. What can you primarily find there? Is it A, fresh produce and spices? Is it B, jewelry and electronic shops? Or is it C, books? The correct answer is A, fresh produce and spices. That's right. Machane Yehuda Market is famous for its wide variety of produce, spices, restaurants, all different fun things to eat. Question number 9. The Hebrew University of Jerusalem is one of Israel's leading universities. Which famous scientist helped open the university? Is it A, Albert Einstein? Is it B, Isaac Newton? Or is it C, Thomas Edison? Correct. The answer is A, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was one of the founders of the Hebrew University in Jerusalem. Question number 10, our final question. How well do you really know Jerusalem? What event happened on the 28th day of Iyar, 1967? Is it A, the State of Israel was established? Is it B, the Yom Kippur War began? Or is it C, Israel gained control of the entire Yerushalayim? Correct. The answer is C. Israel gained control of the entire city of Yerushalayim. Following the Israeli War of Yom HaAtzmaut in 1948, the city of Yerushalayim was divided, with the eastern side falling under the control of Jordan and the western side falling under the control of Israel. On the third day of Milchemet Sheshet Hayamim, the Six-Day War, in 1967, the Israeli army captured the eastern part of the city. The 1967 victory marked the first time in thousands of years that all of Yerushalayim came under Jewish control. It also allowed Jewish access to the holiest parts, the most kadosh parts of the city, especially the Kotel Ma'aravi. Join us for some Jerusalem jokes.
Hi, my name's Israel.
Hi, I'm Shalom.
Want to hear a joke, Shalom?
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Israeli.
Israeli who?
It's really hot here when you open the door.
That's a good one, Israel. Want to hear my joke?
Let's hear.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Israeli.
Israeli who?
It's really nice to meet you.
Now, you heard a lot from us, but we want to hear from you. So we asked some kids, what is your favorite part of Yerushalayim?
Hi, my name is Akshon, and my favorite part of Yerushalayim is Har HaMoriah.
Hi, my name is Tamar Solomon, and my favorite part of Yerushalayim is Gan Soccer. My name is Oz, and my favorite place in Yerushalayim is the Kotel.
My name is Ta'ir, and my favorite part of Yerushalayim is the Shuk.
Hello, my name is Eitan, and my favorite thing about Yerushalayim is the zoo.
Hi, my name is Yehuda Hirsch, and my favorite part of Yerushalayim is the kosel.
My name is Leora, and my favorite thing about Jerusalem is putting notes into the kotel.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed hearing from Shira about your David, and maybe you'll even want to visit it soon. Tell your friends about the jokes you heard on our episode and teach them all you learned in our Jerusalem Jackpot. We can't wait for the next episode of Reaching Higher.